Benin monarch Omonoba Nedo Ukwa-Polopolo Obaiware II has called on the People's Democratic Party (PDP) not to turn itself to another godfather to the re-elected governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. The Omonoba, who gave the counsel on Tuesday evening when the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike led 3 other PDP governors on a thank-you visit to the Oba for his efforts at ensuring a peaceful election in Edo State on September 19th, retreated his disdain for the concept of godfatherism. He said, "I want to, on this occasion, plead with the PDP that you also, as you have always been talking about the concept of godfatherism, you will uphold it and don't let unscrupulous members of your party try to now come and start to use your party by proxy or remote control to control our governor and end up being the hidden godfathers. We don't want hidden godfathers," the monarch counseled. The Oba of Benin expressed gratitude to the god and the ancestors for hearing the prayers for a peaceful election. "If you will recall, when I invited the distinguished political actors of all the political parties, particularly the 2 most active political actors, I also said, why were they being called gladiators as if they were in the Colosseum in Rome? I asked if they had been to the Colosseum where they kill themselves at all costs, where the winner is the only one that is alive to claim victory and all others dead. I said this is not the Colosseum. This is not winner takes all or do or die affair. And I did say that at the end of the day, it should be no vanquished, no victor, and that both sides should consider it a win-win for everybody. I pleaded that the winner must accommodate the other persons," the Omonoba noted. Obaiware too pleaded to the governor to let bygone be bygone and to stretch out the olive branch for all sides to work with him. "All hands must be on deck to work for Edo State and Edo people everywhere they may be proud to be." That's a good one. Wike, who was the chairman of the PDP campaign council for the Edo governorship election, was joined on the visit by Governor Aminu Tambuwa of Sokoto, Seyi Makinde, Oyo State, Amadu Fintiri, Adamawa State, the host governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State, and the PDP South Vice Chairman Chief Dan Obi. Speaking during the visit, the Rivers State Governor said that the visit was a fulfillment of the promise they made when they paid the Oba a visit the day the party flagged off its campaign in the state. He said, "Your Royal Highness, just like the governor of Sokoto State said when we came here to flag off the campaign of our brother Godwin Obaseki, we made a promise to you and the palace that by the special grace of God, if Godwin Obaseki emerges as the winner, we will come back here and thank the Oba and the palace chiefs on the 19th of September election was held, and then on the 20th of September, Godwin Obaseki was declared as the winner of that election," Wike explained. The Rivers State Governor added that PDP places much premium on the respect for the traditional institution, hence the party had come to thank the monarch and the palace leaders. "You made a promise to us that as a traditional ruler and as far as everybody is concerned, you are apolitical, and so that you will not canvass for votes for anybody, but what you preach is that there should be peace, there should be free and fair election. Your Royal Highness, we have seen with our eyes, indeed, there was a free and fair election. Indeed, the election was peaceful. You said you will pray to our ancestors that in Edo there shouldn't be bloodshed, and that is why the election was very free, was not violent, and a leader has emerged. We felt it would be very bad on our part if we have made that commitment before, and you have also made commitment that you will pray that there will be peace and that you will pray that there will be free and fair election, and there was free and fair election and there was peace. Then we have no duty other than to come and also play our role to say thank you for the gathering for gathering the entire people of Edo State to make sure that Edo State was peaceful and that the election was free and fair. And that is what we have come here to do today. We are not a party that will promise and fail. When we promise, we will deliver, and to take your son now that is back for everybody to unite together for the development of Edo State, he added. In his remarks, the host governor, Godwin Obaseki, said that the PDP owed it a duty to preserve the traditional institution. You have kindly received us today. I want to assure you that as the governor of Edo State, I have heard your admonitions. I want to promise that I will rededicate myself in my next tenure to the full service of Edo State and the people of Edo State. We will always rely on your wise counsel. We will always rely on you to pray for us and ensure that we the with the required peace, so that we can do all the good things that God desires us to do for our people. Obaseki reaffirmed. That's a good one. So all these people still came back to say thank you to the Oba. It's a good thing, according to what Wike said, that they are the party that promise and they fulfill it. They don't promise and fail, which is a good one. If they can extend that good gestures to the people, to the public as well, that they are serving, they should know that they are serving the people. But what we have seen in the past is that these so-called servants are supposed to be serving the people have become gods. So if you could respect the traditional rulers, you respect the people that you have promised and do the needful. And just like the Oba said, he has said it all, that there shouldn't be any hidden godfathers. Of course, if they try it, the people will still show them the way out. That is how it is. In as much Oshomole tried it and fought those godfathers, and at the end of the day, not knowing that he was trying to make himself one as a godfather, but they showed him the way out. And that was why Obaseki and Saibu, they fought him that the way you taught us how to fight for godfathers, you can't come back again to tell us that you want to become the same godfather that you fought, that we are going to do the same thing, which that is how they have done. That is exactly what they have done, and they have shown Ushomole has. And I have said it before, if Obaseki tries it, or in disguise or whosoever, just like the Oba has said, they will still show them the way out, because nobody is going to be God over other people. If you are being given opportunity to serve the people, it's not that you now turn around to now become demigods over them. And they've all done well. Let them keep to what they have promised. I think it's a good thing. One thing about this Oba that I've come to realize is that he says it the way it is, because he does not really care. And I don't know whether this is how other monarchs are being respected, because the way they are respecting this man, they have this kind of a fear, or I cannot even say it is fear, but there's this way they respect, they hold this man to high esteem. But I don't think so. Let me know in the comment section whether other monarchs in other states, in other places, whether they are being respected like this. I wouldn't know. Maybe those ones, maybe they don't talk about them on social media, or we don't really know much about them. Maybe it's applicable. But because I have heard a lot of things about this Oba of Benin, right from time immemorial, that it is even up to today, it is the most respected monarch in Nigeria, whether in Africa or so. It does not just go anyhow, anywhere like that. Because some people have been complaining about other monarchs that have really soiled their hands. They've really, giving themselves just like that to all those politicians. And one thing, the way these people are really talking, coming back, it shows that they really hold this Oba, they really hold him very, very high there, and they respect him, they hold him dearly. And again, I could really feel the respect there. And also, don't forget that all these Obas, before all this Oyibo or whatever came and they dabaru everything, telling us democracy, these are the people, or these were the people that they were in charge of the affairs of the people. All of a sudden, they just try to push them aside. I don't know why all those politicians will not be running the affairs. Why these traditional people? Because they are the custodians of our culture, and our culture we are beginning to forget our culture, because they are the custodians of our culture, and they are the ones who were really in charge of the society, whichever way. But now everything has been watered down. But I think everybody got the message from the Yoba and what really transpired in the palace. So guys, let's say your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us have your take. Thank you.